If you play or keep up to date with GTA Online, then chances are you've probably heard, if not been the person to say, something along the lines of Rockstar are milking GTA 5, or Rockstar need to just release GTA 6 already. These are not uncommon opinions within the GTA community. However, if you keep watching to the end of this video, I reckon I can change your mind. Alright, so firstly, I just want to say I am not the first person to rush to defend Rockstar. In fact, I've openly criticized them in the past. And heck, at some points in the past, I've definitely said that they're milking GTA Online and just need to release GTA 6. But over time and actually, you know, thinking about it, I've come to change my opinion, change my thought process when it comes to GTA Online's longevity and the whole wait for GTA 6. And I'm hoping with this video, I'll be able to change yours. So we're going to cover 3 topics that relate to the whole they need to stop milking GTA Online and just release GTA 6. Them topics being GTA Online itself, Red Dead Redemption 2's development, and finally GTA 6. So starting with GTA Online, the main issue people seem to have is that Rockstar Games still releases content updates for this game, even, you know, like 12 years after release. To them, it seems like they're still focusing on updating GTA Online rather than just releasing GTA 6. The main more recent issue being that people are complaining they're adding expanded and enhanced to the PC edition of the game, because by doing this, they're milking GTA Online and just need to release GTA 6, even though it's a free content update. But some people genuinely seem to think the only reason they haven't released GTA 6 is so they can milk GTA 5 Online for every last penny it has to offer. Just like that one famous meme that Twitter nerd once posted. And look, from an outside perspective, it's easy to see why people might think this. GTA Online has been extremely successful for Rockstar and made them loads of money. So you could quite quickly jump to the thought of, yeah, they're going to keep milking this until it's dry and then release the next game. But let's look at what we actually know. GTA Online is in a revenue decline, which means year after year it's making less money than the year before. And that's to be expected, right? It's an old game. It's like 12 years old. And naturally, with any game over time, it's going to start making less and less money. Obviously, it still makes money, but not enough to justify Rockstar milking it. The main way Rockstar Games are going to get their next big lot of revenue is from GTA 6. But in terms of GTA Online, the only real way Rockstar Games make money is through GTA Plus. The big 3 I'd consider is game sales, shark cards, and GTA Plus, but I'll go over the first 2 quickly. Now, when it comes to game sales, you know, this is a one-off purchase, so naturally it's going to be less and less because people already own the game. 12 years after release, most people who want to play GTA 5 already own the game. And even with game sales they make in 2025, the game always seems to be on discount, so it's not like they're making a large amount of money through that. So game sales isn't going to be the main bulk of their income from GTA Online these days. Now, moving on to shark cards, you know, these are pointless. Back in the day, shark cards were helpful when you could buy one and get a Zentorno and an apartment and whatnot, but these days, what can you actually get with a shark card? But that's not even the main issue with them. The main issue is that money is easier than ever to come by in GTA Online. There are so many different ways to make lots of money in the game that shark cards have become pointless. Heck, the only reason they were somewhat useful before is because you could buy a shark card and then use that money to go buy a business, which gets your foot into the door when it comes to grinding. But now, if you start on the next gen version of the game, you get like 4 million to play around with for free, and then on top of that, there's loads of free ways to make lots of money. But also, modded accounts are cheaper and more accessible than ever. Why spend like £20 on a shark card when you could spend £15 on a modded account and get everything you could ever want? To put it simply, they've just become obsolete, which really only leaves GTA Plus with being somewhat of a money maker for GTA Online, because obviously GTA Plus is a repeat subscription. Now, I don't agree with GTA Plus, and it's nothing more than a revenue stream for Rockstar Games, but it is exactly that, a revenue stream for Rockstar Games. In fact, it's the revenue stream for Rockstar Games. This is the only real money they're going to be making from GTA Online these days. But even then, it's not enough money to justify prolonging this game's life cycle for nearly 13 years. They're not making that much from it. So to say they're prolonging GTA Online just for the money isn't true. But let's look past the money makers, right? Why are they still updating GTA Online? That's one of the biggest complaints people have. Or more specifically, that by updating GTA Online, they're taking away resources from, you know, making GTA 6. Now, firstly, the team working on GTA Online and supporting it is a very small team, probably only a couple of people, and they are separate to the devs working on GTA 6. So keeping GTA Online updated and releasing new updates for it isn't taking away resources and any development time from GTA 6. But secondly, GTA Online still being updated isn't a bad thing at all. Now granted, over the last couple of years, the updates have been getting smaller and smaller, but that's to be expected considering more of the devs have moved on to GTA 6. As I said, only leaving a couple behind. But can we just appreciate the fact that every single update we've had for GTA Online has been free, right? That's a really good thing, especially considering the fact around the start of GTA 5's life cycle, most other games would have charged you for add-on content, and the only real paywalled stuff is the GTA Plus content, which doesn't give any sort of pay to win, and you know, it isn't game changing, it's purely cosmetics, a reskinned weapon, some clothings, and occasionally like some vehicles for free or a week early. But there's never been anything pay to win through GTA Plus. Like, apart from the exclusive clothing and whatnot, there's nothing in GTA Plus you can't earn through the actual game itself. But look, GTA Plus aside, would you prefer they left us with nothing? Having to wait years with absolutely no content updates at all. No DLCs, no better versions of the game, nothing. Completely leaving us in the dark until GTA 6 releases, because they easily could have done that if they wanted to. But instead, you know, a couple of devs have been giving us free updates year after year, so we have something to do. But look, the main takeaway from the GTA Online segment is that keeping it updated isn't prolonging GTA 6's development, so it's not a bad thing that it still gets updated. It's really nice they're still giving us something to do, because they didn't share the same light for Red Dead, but also they're not making as much money as what you might think from GTA Online. In fact, they're making less and less year after year, so milking it isn't really beneficial to them, and they are not keeping GTA Online updated just to milk it. But moving on from GTA Online, quickly before we talk about GTA 6 itself, let's go over the Red Dead Redemption 2 development periods and how it compares to now, because people are saying it's been 13 years between GTA games, completely missing the fact that they had to release Red Dead Redemption 2 in that time. Quite possibly the biggest game of all time. Like, 7 years on, this game is still a masterpiece, and loads of people still consider it to be the greatest game of all time. But look, between GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, there was 5 years. Granted, I suppose it's quite a long wait between games, but look at the outcome of them 5 years. Red Dead Redemption 2. The game was absolutely massive and took 5 years to make, or technically more like 6 if you include like pre-planning, whatever. But it was 5 years between games, and you know, this is because it was a big game. It pushed the limits of what we thought was possible through gaming. So if it took 5 years after GTA 5 to release a massive, groundbreaking game, then it's fair to assume GTA 6 is going to take the same amount of time or more. Most likely more if it wants to be even bigger and better than Red Dead Redemption 2. So the 7-year wait is justified. Bear in mind the fact we literally went into a lockdown as well. So even if it was going to be more like 5 years, you know, an extra 2 years because a lockdown makes sense. But yeah, it's like a lot of people forget about Red Dead. They just compare the release time between GTA 5 and 6 and completely ignore the fact Rockstar had to make a whole ass of a game in that time. A massive game. But yeah, moving on from that, GTA 6. As established, yeah, it's going to be a big game. It's going to be a big boy, and it's going to take a while to make. And as mentioned, especially because of the fact we went into a lockdown and people had to adapt to working from home, it makes sense. 7 years, like, it's kind of justified. Rockstar games are perfectionists, and they're not going to release this game until it is perfect, and chances are they had to go back and change massive parts of this game to make sure it was perfect for release. We already know, in fact, an internal delay of the game happened, and it's because they're perfectionists. They won't release the game until they're 100% happy, so let them take their time. We don't want another Cyberpunk situation. When you think about Red Dead and think about the fact GTA 6 is going to be even bigger and more detailed than that, then 7 years is justified, especially when you throw in a lockdown, story rewrite, so, you know, an internal delay. It makes sense. Okay, so all in all, look, it's been a while between GTA games, but it's not fair to say Rockstar are purposely delaying GTA 6 and milking GTA Online dry. They're gonna take a while with GTA 6 because it is a huge huge, massive game, but they want to make sure it's perfect. And it's good that they still update GTA 5 with free content updates and quality of life improvements, so we're still getting free content to play around with while we wait. I know I prefer that than just waiting years with absolutely nothing. And sure, they still make money from GTA Online, GTA Plus being a big example of that purely exists just to be a revenue stream, but GTA Plus is completely optional and it doesn't really impact you as a player. It's not pay to win, and they're not purposely keeping GTA Online around to milk that. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap things up here because this has ended up being quite a long video. Did not plan on making it this long. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on the whole Rockstar are just milking GTA Online in the comments below. I might end up making a part 2 to this video depending on some of the comments. I think this video is going to be quite a divisive one, I'm not going to lie. But as I said at the start of the video, I'm not blindly coming to Rockstar's defense. I've actually criticized them in the past, so don't think I'm the guy on Twitter going, please don't attack the multi-billion-dollar company. I'm just saying my piece. But thank you all so much for 7,400 subscribers. If you're not already, make sure to drop a sub. We're trying to get 10k by the end of the year. And of course, drop a like if you did enjoy the video. But thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.